Sherlock Holmes times Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. What if Sherlock Holmes investigated Dr. Jekyll and drank his serum? A What If Classics Gothic Mystery. Narrated by Dr. John H. Watson. Prologue. The crime without a criminal. Of all the cases in which I had the privilege, and sometimes the misfortune, to accompany Mr. Sherlock Holmes, none forced me to question the nature of my friend so deeply as the affair I have called the adventure of the Black Rook. For many years, I withheld the manuscript from publication. I did so not because the events were incredible. Readers familiar with Holmes's career have already encountered facts that would seem impossible if separated from the evidence supporting them. Nor did I remain silent merely to protect the reputations of the dead. I kept silent because the case concerned a question I feared to answer. What would remain of Sherlock Holmes if his genius were separated from his conscience? The affair became known to the public on a cold November morning, when Dr. Alistair Voss was found dead inside the locked laboratory of the Cavendish Chemical Society. The room had one door and two narrow windows. The door was bolted from within. The windows were fastened, and a layer of undisturbed dust covered their ledges. Voss sat at his desk, his head resting upon one arm. There were no wounds upon his body and no signs of struggle. An overturned glass lay beside him. His keys remained in his pocket. No footprint disturbed the chemical powder scattered across the floor. There was, however, one object upon the desk that did not belong to the dead man. It was a black chess piece. A rook. Inspector Lestrade sent a constable to Baker Street before breakfast. Holmes and I arrived at the Cavendish Society shortly after 8. Lestrade met us in the corridor. "I warn you, Mr. Holmes," he said, "this is one of your troublesome impossibilities. No door opened, no window moved, and no man entered or left after Voss locked himself inside. Then your conclusion is that he was killed by no man at all. My conclusion is that you will say something irritating before telling us what happened." Holmes smiled thinly. "Your powers of prediction improve." He entered the laboratory. At that time, I believed my companion was the same man with whom I had shared so many adventures. He wore his familiar gray coat, and his lean face carried the alert expression that appeared whenever a difficult problem challenged him. Only two details disturbed me. The first was that he did not immediately examine the body. Instead, his eyes went directly to the Black Rook. The second was the fleeting smile that touched his lips when he saw it. No one else noticed. "I did." "Holmes," I whispered. He crossed the room and lifted the chess piece with a handkerchief. "Curious." Lestrade frowned. "You recognize it?" Holmes turned the rook between his fingers. "Every object is recognizable, Lestrade. The question is whether we recognize what it means." He placed it in his pocket. "You cannot take evidence," Lestrade protested. "My dear Inspector, you have already failed to understand it. I am merely preventing further neglect." He finally approached the body. I watched him examine Voss's hands, collar, mouth, and coat. His movements were exact, but there was a quality in them I had never seen before. Holmes did not appear saddened, angered, or even intellectually excited by the murder. He appeared satisfied. Then he leaned close to the dead chemist and murmured something too softly for Lestrade to hear. I was nearer. The words froze my blood. "Well played," said Sherlock Holmes. He straightened and looked toward the laboratory window. For one instant, his reflection in the glass seemed to smile when he did not. To explain that terrible morning, I must return to the evening 3 weeks earlier, when a solemn lawyer named Gabriel John Utterson climbed the 17 steps to our rooms at 221B Baker Street. He brought with him a silver-headed cane, a sealed envelope, and the secret of Dr. Henry Jekyll. Chapter 1. The Client from Cavendish Square. It was a foul night, even by the standards of London in November. Rain tapped against our windows, while yellow fog pressed close to the glass. Holmes lay upon the sofa with his fingers joined beneath his chin. For 3 days, no problem worthy of his attention had presented itself, and the resulting mood had made our rooms almost unbearable. I had attempted conversation, chess, and even a discussion of recent medical discoveries. Holmes rejected them all. "My mind is not a cupboard, Watson," he complained. "One cannot fill it with household objects simply because nothing useful has arrived. You might try behaving like a human being." A suggestion without experimental support. Mrs. Hudson entered before I could reply. "A gentleman to see you, Mr. Holmes." "Police?" "No." "Military?" "I should not think so." "Then he may enter." Our visitor was tall, thin, and plainly dressed. His severe face suggested a man who had spent his life carrying the secrets of others without developing the habit of discussing his own. He introduced himself as Gabriel John Utterson, a lawyer of Cavendish Square. Holmes indicated a chair. "You came by cab from Soho, though your office and residence are both west of Regent Street. You waited outside a house for approximately 40 minutes, during which time you walked repeatedly through a muddy courtyard. You carry an object belonging to another man and fear that he may soon be murdered." Utterson stared. "I was told you possessed remarkable abilities." "I possess eyes. Your boots carry red clay found in only a few recently excavated Soho streets. The right sole is worn more heavily than the left because you paced rather than stood. Your coat is wet across the shoulders but dry below, proving that you waited beneath a narrow overhang. The cane beneath your arm bears another man's initials, and your hand has remained upon it since entering the room." Utterson looked at the cane. The silver head was engraved with the letters H.J. "My friend's life may indeed be in danger," he said. "And the friend?" "Dr. Henry Jekyll." Even I knew the name. Jekyll was a respected physician and philanthropist whose dinners brought together scholars, judges, and men of science. Holmes extended his hand. "The cane." Utterson gave it to him. Holmes examined the silver head, shaft, and ferrule. "This belongs to Dr. Jekyll, but another man carried it recently. A shorter man, heavier upon his right side, with a habit of striking walls or railings as he walks. There are traces of white mineral dust and a dark chemical stain near the handle." Utterson leaned forward. "How could you know another man carried it?" "Jekyll's published photographs show him to be nearly 6 feet tall. The wear upon this cane was produced by a man no taller than 5 feet 6. Holmes placed the cane across his knees. "Tell me about Edward Hyde." The lawyer's face changed. "I did not mention that name." "No, but you reacted when I described the second man. Therefore, you know him. You fear him. And since you came here rather than to the police, his connection with Jekyll must be scandalous, improbable, or both." Utterson remained silent for several seconds. Then he removed a folded document from his pocket. "This is a copy of Dr. Jekyll's will." Holmes read it. Under its terms, if Henry Jekyll died or disappeared for more than 3 months, his entire estate would pass to Edward Hyde. "A strange arrangement," I said. "More than strange," Utterson replied. "Hyde is cruel. I have seen him harm a child in the street without remorse. Jekyll insists the matter is under control, yet he has ordered his servants to obey Hyde as they would obey him." "Blackmail," I suggested. "I believed so. Now I am uncertain." Holmes held the document near the lamp. "The signature is authentic. I witnessed it. And this alteration." Utterson frowned. "What alteration?" Holmes pointed to a faint difference in the ink. The original document named Hyde only in the event of Jekyll's death. The phrase concerning disappearance was added later. Yes, Jekyll insisted upon it. After Hyde entered his life. Presumably. Not presumably, precisely when. 4 months ago. Holmes's eyes brightened. What happened 4 months ago? Jekyll withdrew from several professional societies. He dismissed 2 laboratory assistants and began ordering rare chemical salts through intermediaries. His behavior became unpredictable. Which salts? Utterson handed him several invoices. Holmes examined them rapidly. Impure compounds, he murmured. Unusual quantities. 1 shipment purchased from the Cavendish Chemical Society. He looked up. You said you came from Soho. I was watching Hyde's house. And he entered shortly before 9. I waited, but he did not come out. Yet you eventually left. I saw Dr. Jekyll at an upstairs window. I stared at him. In Hyde's house? Yes. Then perhaps Hyde and Jekyll were together. There was only 1 lamp in the room. I saw Jekyll clearly. A minute later the lamp went out, and when the front door opened, Hyde emerged. Holmes rose. At last. Utterson appeared disturbed by his satisfaction. What does it mean? It means that your mystery possesses the quality most attractive to the reasoning mind. And what quality is that? It should be impossible. Holmes crossed to the chemical shelf. Before we visit Dr. Jekyll, I should like to see Mr. Hyde. You will not find him tonight, Utterson said. He rarely follows a pattern. Every man follows a pattern. Most merely follow more than one. Holmes handed me my coat. Come, Watson. London has been kind enough to provide me with an interesting monster. As we descended the stairs, Utterson caught my arm. Doctor, there is something I have not told Mr. Holmes. Holmes called impatiently from below. Utterson lowered his voice. When Hyde looked at me, I felt hatred before he had spoken or moved. I cannot describe what was wrong with his face. You were frightened. No, fear came afterward. The first feeling was recognition. Of what? Something that should not have been wearing the shape of a man. Chapter 2. The Man Who Left No Face. Hyde's house stood in a narrow Soho street, where respectability appeared only in fragments. A polished carriage waited outside a gambling room. A church tower rose behind a row of drinking houses. Music escaped from an upper window and vanished into the fog. Holmes dismissed our cab several streets away. As we walked, he questioned Utterson about Hyde's habits. The lawyer knew little. Hyde had no family, profession, or history anyone could confirm. He possessed money but no apparent source of income. An adult man without a past, Holmes said. That is not impossible, but it is expensive. We reached the house shortly before 11. No light showed at the windows. Holmes examined the front step, the keyhole, and the mud near the wall. Hyde left 14 minutes ago. Utterson looked astonished. How can you say that? The moisture beneath this heel mark has not yet collected soot. He turned east and was carrying something heavy beneath his coat. Holmes followed the trail. Soon we heard shouting. A woman stood beneath a gas lamp, pointing toward an alley. A man lay upon the pavement beside her, bleeding from the forehead. He attacked Mr. Enfield, she cried. Holmes knelt beside the injured man. What happened? A little brute struck me with his cane, Enfield said. I asked him to watch where he was going. He smiled and struck me. Which way? Enfield pointed. Holmes ran. I followed with Utterson behind us. The alley twisted between warehouses and opened into a small yard. At its far end stood a short figure holding a leather case. Edward Hyde turned as we entered. No description can adequately express the effect of that man's appearance. He was pale and unpleasant, but not visibly deformed. Each feature, considered separately, was ordinary. Together they produced an impression of profound wrongness. He looked first at Utterson, then at me. When his eyes reached Holmes, he stopped. Recognition passed between them. "Mr. Hyde," Holmes said. Hyde gripped the case. "You know my name." "I know more than that." "You know nothing. You are 38 years old in physical development, though the patterns of wear upon your teeth belong to a man nearly a decade older. Your coat was tailored for someone larger. There is dried blood upon your right cuff, but the injury is not yours. Your case contains chemical salts taken from Dr. Jekyll's laboratory." Hyde's lips pulled back. Holmes continued, "You have no independent history, because you did not exist before this year." Utterson inhaled sharply. Hyde moved with astonishing speed. He threw the leather case at Holmes and rushed toward a side passage. Holmes avoided the case and caught Hyde's sleeve, but the smaller man turned and struck him with the cane. I seized Hyde from behind. A sensation of physical revulsion passed through me. It felt as if I had embraced a fever. Hyde drove an elbow into my chest. Before he could escape, Holmes pressed the point of his own walking stick beneath the man's jaw. "Remain still." For a heartbeat, Hyde obeyed. Then he laughed. "What do you see?" he asked Holmes. "A chemical transformation affecting bone, muscle, glandular function, and perhaps the processes of the brain." "No, what do you see in me?" Holmes's face became still. Hyde leaned closer, despite the stick at his throat. "You see permission." Holmes struck him across the face. Hyde fell, rolled beneath a wagon, and disappeared through a gap in the yard wall too narrow for any ordinary man to use easily. Utterson attempted to follow, but Holmes stopped him. "He is gone. You allowed him to escape." "I did nothing of the kind." Holmes picked up the leather case. Inside were several packets of white mineral salt and a key bearing Jekyll's initials. "The case was more valuable than the prisoner," Holmes said. "To whom?" I asked. He did not answer. We returned to Baker Street after midnight. Holmes spread the contents of the case upon the table. He placed a sample of the white powder beneath his microscope and spent an hour testing it with various reagents. "What did Hyde mean?" I asked. Holmes did not look up. Criminals often mistake obscurity for profundity. "He said you saw permission." "I heard him." "He also seemed to recognize you." "He recognized curiosity." I watched him add a drop of clear liquid to the mineral. It briefly flashed purple. Holmes's eyes narrowed. "Extraordinary." "What is it?" "An impure crystalline salt containing a contaminant I cannot identify. The contamination appears essential to the reaction." "What reaction?" "That is what Jekyll will tell us." The next morning, we visited Jekyll's house. Poole admitted us only after Utterson threatened to exercise his legal authority. We found Jekyll in a large room overlooking the courtyard. He was a handsome man of perhaps 50, though exhaustion had carved deep lines around his mouth. When Holmes placed Hyde's case upon the table, Jekyll went white. "Where did you find that?" "In Hyde's possession." "Did he hurt you?" "He tried." Jekyll looked at the bruise on Holmes's cheek. "You must abandon this investigation." Holmes sat opposite him. "Mr. Hyde did not exist before 4 months ago. His fingerprints are absent from police records. His clothes were made for you and later altered. He possesses a key to your laboratory and access to your money. Mr. Utterson saw you enter a room from which Hyde later emerged, although no second exit exists." Jekyll gripped the arms of his chair. Holmes leaned forward. Hyde is not your blackmailer, servant, or illegitimate son. He is a physical state produced by a chemical process. Silence followed. Utterson stared at Holmes. I expected Jekyll to deny it. Instead, he whispered, "How much does he know?" "I know nothing," Holmes replied, "until I know everything." Jekyll stood and locked the door. "There are truths," he said, "which cease to be knowledge and become infection. Truth is incapable of moral contamination. You believe that because you have never become the worst truth about yourself." Holmes's expression sharpened. Jekyll led us across the courtyard to his laboratory. Shelves covered the walls. Retorts, burners, and glass tubes crowded the tables. At the center stood a large mirror. I found its presence more disturbing than any chemical instrument. Jekyll opened a notebook. For years, I believed that man was not truly one, but two. Every civilized person experiences impulses that cannot be reconciled with the identity society demands. I sought to separate those opposing elements. Good and evil, I asked. So I believed. Holmes examined the pages. These calculations concern molecular asymmetry. Yes. And neurological inhibition. Yes. You created a compound capable of altering both body and mind. I created a door. To hide. To everything in me that desired freedom without consequence. Utterson turned away. Jekyll continued. At first, I required the drug to become Hyde. Then the transformations began without it. He grew stronger whenever I denied him. Now he steals the chemicals required to preserve himself. Holmes touched one of the empty packets. The impurity in the mineral salt is essential. I exhausted the original supply before discovering that fact. Every pure replacement failed. Hyde has been searching for another contaminated batch. Why? Jekyll looked toward the mirror. He believes a concentrated dose will make him permanent. Holmes closed the notebook. And would it? It might. Fascinating. Jekyll seized his wrist. No, Mr. Holmes, it is not fascinating. Holmes calmly removed Jekyll's hand. You asked science a question and disliked the answer. That does not diminish the question. The serum does not create what is absent, Jekyll said. It gives power to what you have spent your life refusing to name. Holmes smiled. My mind is not governed by nameless impulses. You believe intellect protects you. I believe self-knowledge does. Self-knowledge, Jekyll pointed toward the mirror. I looked into that glass and knew every feature of the man staring back. I still failed to understand what he would do. Holmes walked to the cabinet containing the remaining chemicals. It was locked. Jekyll placed himself between Holmes and the cabinet. You will not touch it. I had no intention of doing so. This was a lie. I knew it from the stillness of his voice. Unfortunately, I did not know until much later that Holmes had already removed a small purple vial from the pocket of Hyde's recovered coat. Chapter 3. The Second Experiment. For 2 days, Holmes scarcely left our rooms. He transformed the sitting room into a laboratory. Chemical odors filled the air. Glass vessels stood among newspapers, tobacco, ash, and correspondence. He refused food and slept only in brief intervals. On the 3rd evening, I found the purple vial upon his desk. What is that? A question. It came from Jekyll. It came from Hyde's coat. You concealed it. I preserved it from interference. You mean from me? And Lestrade, Utterson, Jekyll, Mrs. Hudson, and every other well-intentioned obstacle. I took the vial. Holmes's hand closed around my wrist. Put it down. His voice was quiet, but the command within it startled me. Are you planning to drink this? I am planning to determine its properties. by using yourself as an experiment. Possibly. I placed the vial in my pocket. No. Holmes's eyes became cold. You presume too much. I am a doctor. You are not my doctor. I am your friend. That is even less relevant. I had heard similar cruelty from him before, especially during periods of boredom or chemical stimulation, but this felt calculated. Perhaps he saw the pain in my expression, for he sighed. Forgive me, Watson. The problem is urgent. Hyde possesses part of the contaminated mineral. Unless we understand the transformation, we cannot anticipate his actions. Jekyll understands it. Jekyll is a poor observer of his own mind. And you believe you would be better. Obviously, no man is objective when he is both scientist and specimen. A difficulty, not an impossibility. I carried the vial toward the fire. Holmes stepped between us. For several seconds, neither spoke. Then he held out his hand. I give you my word that I shall not drink it without your presence. Your word. My word. Reluctantly, I returned the vial. The next morning, Holmes appeared to abandon the experiment. We spent the day tracing the suppliers named in Hyde's stolen invoices. Most knew nothing. At the Cavendish Chemical Society, however, Dr. Alastair Voss confirmed that an old batch of contaminated mineral remained in storage. Only a small quantity, Voss said, chemically useless. On the contrary, Holmes replied, its uselessness may be its most valuable property. Voss agreed to place the mineral in a secure room. That evening, Holmes and I returned to Baker Street. He played the violin after dinner. The melancholy melody reassured me. It seemed impossible that the man who drew such emotion from the strings could be as cold as he sometimes pretended. Shortly before midnight, he placed the instrument aside. You were correct, Watson. Concerning what? The danger of self-experimentation. I lowered my book. I am pleased to hear it. One must establish controls. Before I understood, he lifted a glass from the table. Purple liquid flashed within it. Holmes. He drank. I knocked the glass from his hand, but it was already empty. You gave me your word. I promised not to drink it without your presence. For once, his cleverness did not amuse him. His face tightened. He gripped the table. Record the time, he gasped. Confound the time. Record it. 11:43. Holmes's body convulsed. I caught him as he fell. His pulse raced beneath my fingers. The muscles of his back drew rigid, and every breath came as a strangled cry. I reached for my medical bag. Antidote. He pointed toward a red vial. I prepared to administer it, but he struck my hand away. Not yet. The transformation was less dramatic than Jekyll's description of Hyde, yet no less horrifying. Holmes's lean frame seemed to lengthen. The sharp angles of his face became smoother while his eyes darkened. His old dressing gown hung differently upon his shoulders. Then the convulsion stopped. He lay still. Holmes. The man opened his eyes. I knew at once that my friend was no longer looking through them. He rose without assistance. His movements possessed Holmes's precision, but none of his nervous energy. He examined his hands, touched his face, and looked toward the mirror. Remarkable, he said. The voice resembled Holmes', though it was lower and entirely without warmth. Can you understand me? I asked. Better than you understand yourself. Who are you? That is a sentimental question. Answer it. He turned toward me. Sherlock Holmes has spent his life observing others while remaining remarkably blind to his own construction. He calls himself rational, yet he is dependent upon applause, novelty, narcotics, danger, and you. His eyes moved over me as if I were evidence at a crime scene. He hides these dependencies beneath irony. I have no need to hide. You are part of Holmes. I am the part that does not apologize for being superior. He walked to the chessboard near the window. His fingers hovered above the pieces before selecting a black rook. Why that piece? I asked. The bishop is constrained by color. The knight wastes movement upon elegance. The queen attracts attention, and the king is nearly useless. He placed the rook in his palm. The rook moves directly. It controls every open line. Holmes would not choose a name merely for theatrical effect. The stranger smiled. Holmes does everything for theatrical effect. He simply prefers an audience too impressed to notice. He closed his hand around the piece. You may call me Rook. I reached for the red antidote. Rook watched me. Do you intend to force it upon me? If necessary. You cannot reach it before I stop you. We shall see. No, doctor, I have already seen. He described exactly how I would move. My right foot advancing, my hand reaching across the table, my injured shoulder delaying the motion. Anger made me reckless. I lunged. Rook avoided me, seized my wrist, and used my own momentum to force me into the chair. He did not strike. He did not need to. You see, he said, predictable. His gaze shifted to the stairs. Mrs. Hudson is awake. A cab has stopped outside. The heavier passenger is leaving it while the lighter remains within. A knock sounded below. Rook released me. Who is it? I asked. Dr. Jekyll. A minute later, Jekyll burst into the room. He saw the altered man beside the chessboard and stopped. What have you done? Rook smiled. What you lack the discipline to do properly. Jekyll reached for the antidote. Rook caught him by the throat. Where is Hyde? Jekyll struggled. You cannot control this. I am perfectly controlled. That is what makes you dangerous. Rook released him with a dismissive shove. Hyde mistakes appetite for freedom. Holmes mistakes repression for virtue. Both are intellectually tedious. Drink the antidote, I said. Rook looked toward the red vial. Then, to my surprise, he picked it up. I have learned enough for one evening. He drank. Pain bent him nearly double. His features shifted. His body contracted into its familiar shape, and Sherlock Holmes collapsed upon the carpet. When he regained consciousness, he remembered everything. This differed from Jekyll's experience. There was no uncertain boundary between the two identities. Holmes had heard every word and witnessed every action. He sat before the fire while Jekyll examined him. At least 2 hours must pass before another dose, Jekyll said. The transformation strains the heart. How long was I altered? Holmes asked. 23 minutes, I answered. And the cognitive changes. You became an intolerable devil. That is not a clinical description. You threatened both of us. I demonstrated no intention to injure you. You used me as an experiment. Holmes rubbed his wrist. Rook possessed my memories and deductive abilities. He also possessed your arrogance, I said. Then little changed. He attempted a smile, but it failed. Jekyll sat opposite him. You must destroy the remaining serum. I drank all of it. Jekyll examined the empty vial. This contained enough for 3 transformations. Holmes looked at the carpet where the glass had spilled. Only a few purple stains marked it. He diluted it, I said. Holmes's face changed. Who? Rook, while he held me in the chair, he placed something in his dressing gown pocket. We searched it. The pocket contained a smaller sealed vial filled with purple serum. Rook had preserved a second dose during the 23 minutes of his existence. He had planned for his return. Chapter 4. Mr. Rook WLKS through London. Holmes surrendered the vial to Jekyll. Or so we believed. The following day, he resumed the investigation with unusual energy. He questioned servants at the Cavendish Society, examined Hyde's Soho rooms, and interviewed 3 chemists who had supplied Jekyll's laboratory. He seemed entirely himself. Yet small changes disturbed me. He had always possessed a remarkable memory, but now he occasionally referred to conversations he could have heard only as Rook. When I asked whether this troubled him, he dismissed the concern. The boundary between the identities is artificial. Then Rook remains part of you. He possesses access to my mind. That does not make him its owner. At Hyde's house, Holmes discovered a hidden ledger. It recorded payments to criminals, servants, and chemical suppliers. Several entries bore a black square beside them. A chessboard, Holmes said. Hyde has been searching for the contaminated mineral in 8 locations. Voss still has the remaining supply. Yes. Then we should warn him. We already have. As we left, I noticed a black rook drawn in fresh ink beside Voss's name. Was that there before? I asked. Holmes tore out the page. Yes. I knew he was lying. That night, I woke to the sound of our door closing. Holmes's bed was empty. I followed him. Fog covered Baker Street, but I recognized his tall silhouette at the far end. He moved without his usual cane and wore a dark coat I had never seen. I kept my distance. He crossed into Soho and entered an abandoned music hall. Light escaped beneath a side door. Through a broken window, I saw Edward Hyde pacing upon the stage. 2 men stood near him, guarding a wooden crate. The tall figure entered. Hyde turned. Holmes. No, said the visitor. He is listening, but he is not in command. My heart sank. Rook stepped into the light. He had transformed without my knowledge. Hyde smiled. I knew you would return. You hoped. We are the same. Rook removed his gloves. No. We escaped them. You escaped nothing. Every action you take is a reaction against Jekyll. You are not free of him. You are defined by opposition to him. Hyde's smile faded. And you? Holmes solves crimes to prove that no mystery is greater than his intellect. I shall create a mystery he cannot solve. Hyde gestured toward the crate. The mineral is ours. Rook examined it. Stolen from a warehouse in Limehouse. Worthless. Hyde's face twisted. How do you know? The crate is pine rather than oak. Voss stores unstable compounds in oak boxes lined with tin. Your supplier deceived you. Hyde struck one of his men with his cane. The man fell. Rook watched without emotion. Wasteful. Do not judge me. I am not judging you. I am measuring you. Hyde moved close. Jekyll will destroy us both. You believe that because fear governs you. And what governs you? Intention. Hyde laughed. What do you intend? To demonstrate that the difference between the perfect detective and the perfect criminal is not ability. What is it? Permission. The word echoed what Hyde had told Holmes in the alley. Rook placed a hand upon Hyde's shoulder. You recognized me before I existed. You deserve credit for that. Hyde looked pleased. Then Rook's fingers tightened. But you mistook recognition for equality. He shoved Hyde backward and left the stage. I withdrew from the window, but not quickly enough. Rook emerged into the alley and looked directly toward my hiding place. You may come out, Watson. I stepped into the light. How long have you known? Since Baker Street. Why allow me to follow? Because I wanted Holmes to understand how easily you become a liability. Holmes is listening. Oh, yes. I addressed my friend directly. Then listen to me, fight him. Rook's expression briefly tightened. An emotional appeal, inefficient. Yet you stopped. I was curious. No, Holmes stopped you. Rook approached until only a foot separated us. You overestimate your importance. And you resented. For the first time, anger entered his face. Not Hyde's wild rage, something colder. You believe friendship makes him human, he said. In reality, it makes him imprecise. He conceals facts to protect you. He rejects necessary risks because you disapprove. He allows your admiration to turn performance into habit. You know everything Holmes knows, but you understand very little. I understand that he does not need you. Then why are you still talking? His hand moved toward my throat. It stopped halfway. For several seconds, Rook stood motionless. Then he stepped back. Holmes's voice emerged, strained and distant. Run, Watson. I did not run. I seized the red vial protruding from Rook's pocket and smashed it against his chest. The antidote soaked through his shirt. He struck me hard enough to throw me against the wall, but the transformation had already begun. Holmes collapsed in the alley. I carried him to Baker Street with the help of a cabman. When he woke, dawn had begun to light the windows. You should have run, he said. I rarely follow your advice. He could have killed you. You could have killed me. Holmes looked away. Is there a meaningful distinction? Yes. I am not certain. That is because uncertainty is part of the punishment. He examined his trembling hands. I did not take another dose. What? I destroyed the vial Jekyll gave us. I went asleep as myself. Then how did Rook appear? Holmes looked toward the mirror. He no longer requires the serum. Chapter 5. The Black Rook. We informed Jekyll at once. He received the news with the exhausted calm of a man, hearing his own sentence pronounced upon another. The balance has shifted, he said. Each transformation strengthens the altered identity. Can it be reversed? I asked. Perhaps, but the original mineral is needed to produce an effective stabilizer. Voss has it, Holmes said. Jekyll shook his head. Not anymore. The Cavendish Society's secure room had been opened during the night. No lock was broken. Nothing except the contaminated mineral had been taken. Hyde, I asked. Holmes examined the telegram announcing the theft. No, Rook. You were with me after the music hall. Rook arranged the theft beforehand. How? Using a message written in my hand and delivered under my name. He threw the telegram into the fire. From this moment, assume that every method available to me is available to him. Every hiding place, I asked. Yes. Every police contact. Yes. Every confidence entrusted to you. Holmes looked at me. Yes. The implications were dreadful. For years, Scotland Yard had granted Holmes access to evidence, crime scenes, and confidential records. Criminals had revealed secrets believing he stood outside the law but on the side of justice. Rook possessed the map of London's hidden machinery. Holmes began setting traps for himself. He wrote letters in codes Rook would understand, placed chemicals under seal, and instructed me to record every hour of his behavior. It accomplished nothing. Rook knew why each trap had been designed. When he emerged, he avoided them. 3 nights later, a criminal named Jonas Pike was found unconscious inside a police evidence room. Stolen documents surrounded him, and every sign indicated that he had attempted a burglary. Pike swore that Sherlock Holmes had forced him to enter. The next morning, secret financial records from a corrupt magistrate appeared at 5 newspapers. The magistrate resigned before noon. 2 days later, a blackmailer named Claiborne confessed to 17 crimes after receiving a package containing evidence no one knew existed. London newspapers began referring to an unknown avenger. Holmes understood the truth. Rook is not merely committing crimes, he said. He is solving them by illegal means. Some would say he is doing good. He is establishing credibility. For what purpose? To ensure that when he attacks an innocent man, the public assumes guilt. Whom does he intend to attack? Holmes looked toward me but did not answer. That afternoon, Lestrade arrived with news of Dr. Voss's death. We went to the Cavendish Society and found the locked laboratory exactly as I described at the beginning of this account. Voss sat dead at his desk. A black rook stood beside his hand. Holmes examined the room while Lestrade listed the impossibilities. No one entered after 9, the inspector said. Voss locked the door himself. The porter heard him moving about at 10:30. At midnight, the laboratory was silent. This morning, they broke down the door. Holmes studied the overturned glass. Cause of death, Watson. I examined the body. No obvious injury. His lips show slight discoloration, some form of chemical agent perhaps. Administered in the drink. Likely. Lestrade pointed to the undisturbed powder on the floor. No one could have crossed this room without leaving prints. Holmes crouched near the desk. There are prints. I see none. Precisely. He lifted Voss's right shoe. Its sole carried traces of the same powder. Voss crossed the floor after it was scattered, Holmes said. His own footprints were then erased. By whom? Voss. Lestrade stared. You suggest he erased his own footprints before dying? Under instruction. Holmes examined a speaking tube mounted beside the fireplace. It connected the laboratory with the porter's room below. Someone spoke to Voss through this tube, persuaded him that a dangerous contaminant had been released, and instructed him to scatter neutralizing powder. Voss then wiped the floor while retreating to his desk. And the poison? Already inside the glass. Who placed it there? Holmes's gaze moved toward a cabinet of personal drinking vessels. One space was empty. The glass did not belong to Voss. It was delivered earlier. When? Yesterday afternoon, in a package bearing my name. Lestrade became very still. How do you know? Because I sent it. I looked at him in horror. You, Rook. Lestrade's hand moved toward his pocket. Holmes continued calmly. Voss trusted the package because it came from Sherlock Holmes. The instructions delivered through the speaking tube were also in my voice. How could anyone imitate you so perfectly? Holmes looked at the black chess piece. He did not imitate me. Lestrade drew his handcuffs. I am sorry, Mr. Holmes. I stepped between them. You cannot seriously believe. I have a dead man, a package sent by Holmes, and 3 witnesses who heard his voice. Holmes suffers from... Watson, Holmes warned. Lestrade frowned. Suffers from what? I hesitated. How could I explain without condemning Holmes as a madman? That hesitation completed Lestrade's suspicion. Sherlock Holmes, he said, I must ask you to accompany me. Holmes held out his hands. I cannot. Lestrade raised the cuffs. Do not make this difficult. You misunderstand. It is not the arrest I refuse. Holmes's face tightened. His shoulders shifted. Get back, I shouted. The transformation passed through him with terrifying speed. Rook opened his eyes. Before Lestrade could react, Rook caught the chain between the handcuffs and pulled the inspector forward. He took Lestrade's revolver, removed the cartridges, and returned the empty weapon. Your procedure is correct, Rook said. Your execution is disappointing. Lestrade stumbled back. Rook stepped onto the laboratory table and reached the high window. He opened it with a key concealed inside the black chess piece. The supposedly sealed window swung outward. Cold air rushed into the room. "The key," Lestrade cried. Rook smiled down at Holmes's unfinished deductions. "Every locked room mystery is merely a room whose key has been misunderstood." He disappeared through the window. Lestrade rushed after him. I looked at the open frame. The dust had concealed a narrow metal track above the ledge. A rope waited outside, allowing Rook to descend without touching the powder-covered floor. He had designed the entire scene to be solved by Holmes. The clues proved not only how Voss had died, but who possessed the ability to arrange it. Rook was framing his other self with a puzzle only Sherlock Holmes could understand. Chapter 6. The Perfect Criminal. For 2 days, London searched for Sherlock Holmes. Police watched Baker Street, railway stations, docks, and every known hiding place associated with our previous cases. Lestrade did not reveal the details of Holmes's transformation, but rumors spread. Some newspapers called Holmes a murderer. Others suggested that his famous investigations had always been elaborate frauds. I remained at Baker Street under observation. On the second night, Mrs. Hudson brought me an envelope found inside a coal delivery. It contained a single line. "If you still believe he can be saved, come alone to the Diogenes Club AT10. The note was unsigned. At 10 minutes before the appointed hour, I escaped through the rear window and took a cab toward Pall Mall. A servant admitted me to a private room at the Diogenes Club. Mycroft Holmes waited inside. Sherlock's elder brother rose from a deep chair. He possessed greater physical bulk than Sherlock, and if my friend's claims were true, an even more formidable capacity for pure deduction. "My brother has become inconvenient," Mycroft said. "That is a cold description. Emotion does not alter the scale of the problem. You sound like Rook." Mycroft's expression hardened slightly. "Tell me everything." When I finished, he remained silent for several minutes. "Sherlock has always required external restraints," he said at last. "The law, boredom, pride, the desire to win, and occasionally the law. But his most reliable restraint has been personal loyalty. To you, Doctor." I looked away. "Rook considers me a weakness. Then you are probably the only person he fears. He nearly killed me, but did not." Holmes stopped him. "Exactly." Mycroft opened a government file. Inside were invitations to a scientific reception scheduled for the following evening at the Royal Albert Hall. Cabinet ministers, judges, physicians, industrialists, and foreign diplomats would attend. Dr. Alistair Voss had been responsible for preparing the ceremonial exhibition. One item was missing from his inventory: a case containing 200 sealed glasses intended for the opening toast. My blood ran cold. "The serum," I said. "An altered form of it, perhaps. Rook intends to transform them all, or persuade the government that he can." A second paper listed the private weaknesses of several guests: hidden debts, affairs, addictions, acts of corruption. Rook had gathered enough information to destroy dozens of powerful lives. "Why the reception?" I asked. "To prove his argument," Mycroft said. "Civilization depends upon the assumption that respectable men are what they appear to be. Rook intends to expose the selves they conceal." "Where is Jekyll?" "Missing. Hyde has him." "Hyde is him." A knock sounded. Mycroft drew a pistol. The door opened, and Gabriel Utterson entered with Dr. Jekyll. Jekyll looked desperately ill. I came as soon as I received your message, Utterson said. Mycroft had sent none. Jekyll realized it first. It is a trap. The lamps went out. In the darkness, a cloth pressed over my mouth. I fought, but a sweet chemical odor overwhelmed me. The last sound I heard was a familiar voice. Predictable, Watson. When I awoke, I was tied to a chair inside an old railway signal house. Rain struck the roof. Through the windows, I saw abandoned tracks disappearing into fog. Rook stood beside a table covered with chemical equipment. Jekyll lay unconscious on the floor. Hyde's cane rested nearby. You wanted me at the reception, I said. No, I wanted Mycroft to learn about it. You allowed us to discover the plan. Of course. Why? To occupy the police. Rook held up a silver flask. The reception is irrelevant. The glasses contain colored water. By this hour, every available officer is searching the hall. Then what is your real objective? The Royal Society's archive. Chemical records. Confessions. He opened a leather portfolio taken from Voss's laboratory. Dr. Voss collected private research submitted by physicians across England. Failed experiments, concealed deaths, illegal human trials, proof that respected science advances through acts it publicly condemns. And the serum. Only one example. What will you do with the records? Publish them. That is why you killed Voss. I killed Voss because he attempted to sell the contaminated mineral to Hyde after promising it to Holmes. You murdered a man for dishonesty. No, I murdered him to force Holmes into a conflict he could not solve without admitting I exist. He approached me. Do you understand the elegance? If Holmes denies me, he accepts responsibility for my crimes. If he admits I exist, the world declares him insane. Either result destroys the identity that imprisons me. You still require his body. Temporarily. Then you are no freer than Hyde. Rook's eyes narrowed. I continued. You despise Hyde because he reveals what you are. Not intention, not perfect reason, appetite dressed in intelligence. Rook struck me across the face. The blow was controlled, but anger had caused it. You see, I said through the pain, you are not as different as you pretend. Jekyll stirred. His eyes opened. Rook turned toward him. Dr. Jekyll, your contribution to the experiment has been useful. Jekyll pushed himself upright. What have you done with the mineral? Improved it. You cannot improve what you do not understand. I understand it better than you. You believe the serum separated good from evil. In reality, it separates identity from inhibition. Jekyll looked at the chemical apparatus. And the stabilizer. Nearly complete. For whom? For both of us. Rook lifted 2 clear vials. One will make Rook permanent, the other will make Hyde permanent. Jekyll stared. Why would you help Hyde? I would not. A slow smile appeared upon Rook's face. I intend to offer him a choice. Observe which vial he takes and record the result. You may kill us both. Every experiment contains uncertainty. Holmes would never sacrifice a human life for knowledge. Holmes has sacrificed many things for knowledge. He merely prefers sacrifices he can describe as necessary. Jekyll's body began to tremble. Get away from me. Rook watched with fascination. Hyde emerged. He rose from the floor, smaller and stronger, and saw the 2 vials. You have it, he whispered. Permanent freedom, Rook said. One of these contains it. Which one? That is the experiment. Hyde lunged. Rook avoided him and struck his wrist. The 2 men moved through the signal house with almost inhuman speed, one governed by rage, the other by prediction. Hyde overturned the table. One vial rolled beneath my chair. Rook caught Hyde against the wall. "You are a failed hypothesis," he said. Hyde laughed. "So are you." He pulled a hidden blade from his sleeve and cut Rook's shoulder. Blood spread across Holmes's coat. The injury distracted him for 1 second. Hyde seized the remaining vial and drank. His body convulsed. Jekyll's features appeared, then Hyde's, then Jekyll's again. "No," Jekyll cried from within the changing face. Rook watched with clinical interest. "What did you give him?" I demanded. "A concentrated derivative. You do not know what it will do. That is why observation is required." Hyde collapsed. Rook turned back to his notes. The clear vial beneath my chair lay, within reach of my boot. I dragged it closer. "Watson," Holmes's voice whispered. Rook stiffened. "Holmes." His hand gripped the table. "Do not drink it," Holmes said through clenched teeth. Rook forced his expression smooth. "He cannot help you." "Perhaps not," I replied, "but he can help himself." I kicked the vial against the iron leg of the chair. It shattered. The liquid evaporated across the floor. Rook stared at it. For the first time, his composure vanished. He seized me by the collar. "That was the stabilizer. Then you should not have left it within reach of a predictable man." His hand tightened. "Holmes," I said, "if you are listening, this is your choice." Rook raised his fist. It trembled. "Not mine," I continued. "Not Jekyll's, yours." "You think friendship can alter chemistry?" Rook asked. "No, I think it can alter a decision." The fist did not fall. Rook released me. He staggered backward, gripping his head. Hyde rose behind him. The concentrated derivative had fixed his altered form, but imperfectly. Jekyll's face appeared beneath Hyde's like a ghost struggling beneath thin ice. Hyde lifted the cane. I shouted. Rook turned too late. The cane struck his shoulder and threw him across the table. Before Hyde could strike again, the door burst open. Lestrade entered with Mycroft, Utterson, and 3 constables. Hyde ran toward the rear window. Utterson stepped into his path. "Henry!" Hyde raised the cane. Utterson did not move. "I know you are there." Hyde's arm stopped. "You are not this man," Utterson said. Hyde laughed, but Jekyll's voice emerged with it. "I made him. Then take responsibility for him." The cane trembled. Hyde turned toward the darkness beyond the window. Freedom lay only a few feet away. Jekyll looked out through his eyes. Then he lowered the weapon. "Now," Mycroft shouted. The constables seized him. Rook attempted to rise. Lestrade aimed his pistol. "Stay where you are, Holmes." Rook looked at the weapon, the exits, and each man in the room. I saw him calculate every possible escape. Then his gaze reached me. "Why?" he asked. I knew the question was intended for Holmes. Why remain weak? Why accept confinement, uncertainty, guilt, and friendship when Rook offered perfect control? I answered anyway. Because solving the world is not the same as living in it. Rook closed his eyes. When he opened them, Sherlock Holmes looked through them. "Watson," he said. Then he fell. Chapter 7. The Final Problem of the Self. Holmes awoke in a guarded room at St. Bartholomew's Hospital. His shoulder was fractured, and the wound from Hyde's blade had caused considerable blood loss. For 2 days, fever carried him between consciousness and delirium. Sometimes he spoke as Holmes. Sometimes Rook answered. Jekyll occupied another guarded room. The concentrated derivative had trapped him in a state of unstable transformation. Each hour he changed between Jekyll and Hyde, though neither identity retained full control for long. Lanyon, summoned by Utterson, examined both men. "There is one possible treatment," he told me. We stood in a private laboratory beneath the hospital. On the table lay Jekyll's remaining notes and the mineral recovered from the Signal House. "An antidote?" I asked. "No, antidotes cause the imbalance to worsen. Jekyll and Holmes treated their second identities as foreign substances. They are not foreign." "What are they?" "Patterns, chemical states corresponding to mental divisions that already existed." "Can the patterns be reunited?" "Perhaps." That word again. It is the only honest word medicine possesses. Lanyon showed me a clear solution. This compound may prevent either identity from controlling the body completely. It will not destroy Hyde or Rook. It may force each man to experience his divided impulses as part of one consciousness. And if it fails, it may cause permanent insanity, cardiac failure, or death. Holmes spoke from the doorway. A generous collection of possibilities. He leaned upon Mycroft's arm. His face was pale, but his eyes were clear. "You should be in bed," I said. "Beds are where physicians place questions they cannot answer." Lanyon covered the solution. "You are in no condition to make this decision. On the contrary, I am the only person qualified to make it. Rook may be influencing you." "Rook is certainly influencing me." Mycroft helped Holmes into a chair. "What does he want?" I asked. "The treatment." That surprised us. "Why?" Lanyon asked. "Because he believes he can dominate the integrated state." "And what do you believe?" I asked. Holmes looked at the clear liquid. "That he may be correct." Silence filled the laboratory. I pulled a chair beside him. "Tell me what happened at Voss's laboratory." I remember planning it. I remember sending the glass and instructing Voss through the speaking tube. I remember the satisfaction when each element performed its function. But Rook did those things. With my hands, knowledge, and memories. You tried to stop him. After I gave him existence. You could not have known. Jekyll warned me. Holmes looked older than I had ever seen him. I believed his failure resulted from weakness. I thought discipline and intellect would protect me. That belief was not Rook's, it was mine. I had no comforting answer. Holmes preferred truth even when it wounded him. "If you take the treatment," I said, "Rook may remain." "He will remain regardless." "Then what changes?" I stopped pretending every cruel thought belongs to someone else. Lanyon prepared the injection. Before he administered it, Lestrade entered. He removed his hat. "Dr. Voss was killed by the man calling himself Rook," he said. "But the law does not recognize chemical personalities. It recognizes Sherlock Holmes." "I understand," Holmes replied. "If you survive, I may have to arrest you." "Yes." Lestrade shifted uncomfortably. "There is also the matter of the Cavendish records. They were found at the Signal House. They prove Voss participated in 3 illegal experiments and concealed 2 deaths. That does not excuse his murder." "No." Lestrade looked at Holmes's bandaged shoulder. "But it complicates the public account." "Truth often does." The inspector placed the black Rook upon the table. "We found this in your pocket." Holmes studied it. Then he nodded to Lanyon. The physician administered the treatment. Holmes's body stiffened. His eyes remained open. I saw intelligence, pain, terror, and cold amusement pass across his face in rapid succession. Rook spoke first. "You think this is integration?" Holmes's hand seized the edge of the table. "It is responsibility." "You need me." "Yes." The answer startled Rook into silence. Holmes continued, speaking as if to another man standing inside him. "You are my capacity to observe without sympathy, to act without approval, to pursue an answer regardless of cost. Those qualities have often served me. I am the better mind." "No, you are an incomplete one. Watson makes you weak." "Watson reminds me that weakness is not the worst human condition." "What is?" "Power without purpose." Rook's expression twisted. Then both voices cried out together. Holmes collapsed. His heart stopped. I forced Lanyon aside and began attempting to restore him. For one endless minute, there was nothing. Then Holmes drew a sharp breath. His pulse returned. When he opened his eyes, no transformation followed. "Holmes." He looked at me. "My dear Watson," he whispered, "you appear to have aged 10 years. So have I. A medical mystery." I laughed despite myself. From the adjoining room came a crash. Hyde had broken his restraints. We found him standing at the window, his hands pressed against the glass. Utterson waited by the door. "Henry," he said. Hyde turned. "You still call for him." "I always will." "He is a coward." "Yes." "He created me and blamed me for obeying my nature." "Yes." "He deserves to disappear." "Perhaps, but you cannot destroy him without destroying yourself." Hyde's body shifted. Jekyll emerged exhausted. "Lanyon," he gasped, "give me the treatment." "You may not survive it. Neither will anyone else if Hyde remains free." Hyde forced his way back. "No." Jekyll clung to consciousness. "Please." Lanyon prepared a second dose. Hyde charged. Holmes stepped between him and the physician. Hyde hesitated. Something had changed in Holmes. Rook's coldness remained in his eyes, but it existed beside, not instead of human feeling. "You," Hyde whispered. "Yes." "Did he destroy you?" "No." "Then destroy him." Holmes shook his head. "I have retired from the business of dividing men into convenient pieces." Hyde struck. Holmes avoided the blow and caught his arm. Hyde was physically stronger, but Holmes anticipated each movement. Unlike Rook, however, he did not treat prediction as certainty. When Hyde changed direction irrationally, Holmes yielded rather than resisting. I helped Utterson hold him. Lanyon administered the treatment. Hyde screamed. Jekyll screamed with him. Their faces shifted until neither could be distinguished. Then the body became still. Henry Jekyll opened his eyes. "Is he gone?" Utterson asked. Jekyll listened inwardly. "No." Fear crossed his face. Then he looked at Holmes. "What do I do?" "The next right thing," Holmes replied. "And after that?" "The next." Jekyll began to weep. Utterson held his hand. Chapter 8. The Confession of Henry Jekyll. Henry Jekyll confessed. He did not confess to the public immediately, nor did he attempt to explain the impossible chemistry of his transformation to a court unlikely to believe it. He first wrote a complete account for Utterson, Lanyon, Lestrade, Holmes, and me. He described every crime Hyde had committed. He did not use the phrase "Hyde made me." Instead, he wrote, "I created conditions in which my desires could act while my honorable name denied responsibility. Edward Hyde possessed a separate face, but he did not possess a separate history. Whatever judgment awaits him must also await me." The murder of Sir Danvers Carew, committed before Holmes entered the case, was among those crimes. Jekyll surrendered to Lestrade. The official proceedings were concealed for reasons involving the Crown, the medical establishment, and several men whose reputations depended upon never admitting that Jekyll's account might be possible. He was confined to a private institution, rather than an ordinary prison. Utterson visited every week. Lanyon visited once. He returned pale and refused to discuss what had passed between them. The surviving serum and contaminated mineral were destroyed. Holmes personally witnessed the destruction, though he declined to perform it himself. I no longer trust myself to decide that a dangerous question should remain available merely because it is interesting, he told me. And Rook finds the decision disappointing. You can hear him, not as a separate voice, more as a conclusion reached before I have decided whether to accept its premise. Does he still wish to take control? Holmes looked toward the window. Every man contains impulses that wish to become decisions. Naming one of mine Rook does not make me unique. The police investigation into Dr. Voss's death remained difficult. Sherlock Holmes had planned the crime, delivered the means, manipulated the victim, and created the locked room scene. Yet the man who stood before Lestrade no longer possessed the same physical or psychological state. The law is not built for this, Lestrade complained. No system is built for facts it was designed to exclude, Holmes replied. Do you consider yourself guilty? Yes. Lestrade had not expected the answer. Then why did you help me prove Rook existed? Explanation is not acquittal. Eventually, Voss's murder was attributed publicly to an unknown accomplice of Edward Hyde. Holmes's role remained secret. Mycroft considered this necessary to prevent panic and protect national interests. Holmes did not consider secrecy a pardon. He sold several valuable possessions and placed the money into funds for Voss's surviving daughter and for the families harmed by the concealed experiments in the Cavendish records. He did so anonymously. For nearly 2 months, he accepted no cases. He played the violin. He conducted harmless chemical experiments. He accompanied me on long walks without complaint, though he occasionally deduced the private affairs of strangers and then deliberately refused to tell me what he had observed. One evening, I found him staring at the black rook. Why keep it? I asked. To remember. You rarely require objects to assist your memory. Memory is not its only purpose. What else? Warning. I picked up the piece. Rook chose this because it moves in straight lines. Yes. He believed directness made it superior. Yes. But a rook cannot move when surrounded by its own pieces. Holmes looked at me. That is unexpectedly perceptive. You sound surprised. I am practicing honesty. Practice harder. A genuine smile appeared. He took the chess piece and returned it to the mantel. A week later, a woman came to Baker Street carrying a letter from her missing son. Within seconds, Holmes determined that the supposed kidnapping was false and that the young man had joined a theatrical company under another name. He could have dismissed the problem as trivial. Instead, he listened to the woman's entire account. After she left, I said, you knew the answer before she had finished her first sentence. Before she sat down. Then why allow her to continue? Holmes reached for his violin. Because discovering the truth and understanding what it means to someone are different operations. Rook would disagree. Rook often does. He placed the bow against the strings. The melody that followed was quieter than his earlier compositions. It contained dissonance, but did not attempt to eliminate it. Dark notes moved beside gentler ones until each gave shape to the other. For the first time since the case began, I believed my friend might recover. Not because Rook had vanished, because Holmes had stopped requiring him to vanish before accepting responsibility for him. Epilogue: The empty chair. It was nearly a year later when I finally asked Holmes the question I had avoided. We sat before the fire at Baker Street. Rain struck the windows, much as it had on the night Utterson first arrived. "Do you regret drinking the serum?" I asked. Holmes filled his pipe. "Regret is often a desire to possess knowledge without having paid its cost. That is not an answer." "Yes." The simplicity surprised me. "You regret it." "I murdered a man." "Rook murdered him." Holmes's eyes hardened. "No, Watson." I fell silent. He continued more gently. "Rook did not descend from the clouds. He possessed no memory that was not mine, no skill I had not cultivated, and no arrogance I had not fed. The serum gave those elements a separate arrangement. It did not create them. Yet you would never have killed Voss, because other elements would have opposed the decision. Conscience, loyalty, uncertainty, and the recognition that human beings are not merely problems." He looked at me. "Qualities Rook considered weaknesses. And now I consider them evidence." "Of what?" "That intelligence alone is not wisdom." I laughed. "If I had said that a year ago, you would have called it sentimental nonsense." "I would have been wrong. Shall I record the date?" "I have already destroyed the calendar." He turned toward his violin. As he did, I noticed something upon the table. A black rook stood beside my notebook. I was certain it had been on the mantel. "Holmes." "Yes." "Did you put that there?" He looked at the chess piece. For a long moment he said nothing. Then he picked it up and closed his fingers around it. I do not remember doing so. A chill passed through me. "Is he returning?" Holmes looked toward the dark window. Our reflections stood side by side in the glass. Mine appeared ordinary. His seemed divided by the narrow wooden frame. "No," he said at last, "he never left." His fingers opened. The black rook lay in his palm. But neither did I. He returned the piece to the chessboard. Not among the captured pieces. Not beside the black king. He placed it at the edge of the board, where it could move only if he chose to move it. Holmes lifted his violin. "What shall I play, Watson?" "Something cheerful. Let us not demand miracles." He began a familiar melody. Outside, London continued beneath the fog, virtuous and corrupt, rational and impulsive, compassionate and cruel. Behind respectable windows, men concealed desires they feared to name. In dark streets, criminals occasionally performed acts of mercy no observer would record. No chemical formula had created these contradictions. The serum had merely given them faces. I opened my notebook and wrote the first sentence of this account. Holmes played beside the fire. The black rook remained motionless. Once, when the flames shifted, I thought I saw another man occupying Holmes's chair, a colder figure watching me with amused, calculating eyes. Then Holmes changed the melody. The shadow disappeared, and I understood that the difference between the world's greatest detective and the perfect criminal had never been intelligence. It was not reputation. It was not even the law. It was the choice made after every deduction, when knowledge waited to discover what kind of man would use it. And that choice, as Holmes now knew, could never be made only once.